guys, what's up? This is Inkslasher 44. This is a domination commentary on Invasion, and I gotta let you know, I am very frustrated doing this commentary again because what happened is I went to go send this video into LGU, and basically every time something strange happened where it didn't end up working out, and I couldn't get it up on LGU. And I'm just gonna let you know that I used Cold-Blooded as my second perk in this video. Basically because I don't know why. Normally you're gonna hear me say Stopping Power was the best, but for some reason I felt like using Cold-Blooded, and it ended up working pretty well. My final score goes 39-6. I'm just gonna let you guys know what I'm gonna talk about this video. The first thing is I'm gonna talk about gameplay a bit. Not much though. And then I'm going to get into a movie I watched recently, physiological and psychological theories. I know that sounds very confusing, and it is, but I'm going to try to explain it as easily as possible. And then I'm going to get into the whole LGU thing after. But first, I would like to say thanks to everyone that watched my last video. And my last video was how to be a team player. There's going to be another one of those coming out probably Thursday. And it's going to be, by request, a sabotage game. Someone sent me a personal message saying either search and destroy or sabotage. So sabotage will be coming first, and then search and destroy later. That'll be coming out soon. And I'll also be coming out with a free-for-all video, and that'll be coming out tomorrow. Most likely. I don't know for sure yet. Alright, so the movie that I recently saw, this movie was called Inception. This was one that is with Leonardo DiCaprio, and I have to say this is probably the best movie I've ever seen. And it was amazing, and basically what it was about is, basically people going into people's dreams and stealing their ideas. And that is what they normally did, but in this movie they wanted to plant an idea and let it grow in someone's mind. Now this video, or movie, was extremely confusing, and you need to pay attention the whole time for it to make sense. And basically this movie brings up the thought of, is your reality real? And what that is the whole idea of the brain in the jar theory. And the brain in the jar theory is basically says your reality isn't real. Everything you've come to know isn't real. It is just an idea someone is feeding to your mind in a jar, and nothing you know it's all virtual, everything you know. And that brings up the whole idea of, what if there was nothing? I mean, you can imagine yourself dying and the world going on without you, but can you imagine nothing? And I had a sleepover with my one friend, and we started talking about this at about 4 in the morning, and it was very confusing. But like, could you imagine just nothing? When I was thinking of nothing, it was just white, the view of white, and but that is something. White is something. Nothing is nothing. So you can't. It's so hard to imagine this whole idea of nothing. It's very weird. It's a very weird thing to think about. So we also got talking about the whole idea of fate. And what fate is basically, the whole idea is whatever happens to you in your life is meant to happen, and that's gonna happen for sure. So basically, I don't believe in fate. I believe you have choices, and every choice decides what's gonna happen in your life. And basically, this idea relies on a couple things. The first is that, our reality, or our world, is a line, and coming out of that line is every choice you make, and there is different universes, and every universe is a line off of that straight line. And I know it's hard to picture, but basically it's saying that every universe is another line coming off of that central line. And I don't believe in this. I think there's just, you make your decision, and depending on that decision, it changes things. And if you're gonna notice that there, I got like 4 double kills in a row. I found that pretty cool. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So this movie really brings up all those thoughts, And so I definitely suggest you going to see it. It was probably one of my favorite movies. It's up there with Toy Story 3. I just saw that. That movie was amazing too. And so yeah. Alright, I think I'm done talking about that. So this whole LGU fiasco. Can't really talk. I sent this video in the first time, and this guy Logan, that was an administrator of it, basically crashes the whole website, deletes all the videos that they had in storage, and ruins all my chances of putting this video up. So that sucked. And then I send it in after that, and LGU says, alright, it's gonna go up, and it never went up. So I go to send this video in again, and about 2 days later they send me a video back saying, or send a video out on YouTube saying, I only accept high definition videos. So now I'm just incredibly frustrated, giving up on LGU, and are gonna put this video up on my own channel. So that's what happened. So basically recently, what's going on in my life is I've had lots hang out with friends, working, and the last time I've hung out with a friend, we had this idea to go on the internet and find a random clash generator, and this was really fun. So I'd like everyone that's watching this video to write in the comment box, tell me something or a class that you would like to see me use, and in this class, like, give perks, give me kill streaks, give me everything possible that you could think of. And this was really fun when I was playing it with my friend. We'd see who'd get the better score, and basically my friend kind of sucked at it. Another thing we did is we played free-for-all, and every time one of us would die, we'd give the other person the controller. And I really wish I was recording during this, because some of our scores were pretty good. Like, the video I'm putting up tomorrow, that's probably my best free-for-all game, but the scores we were getting were like 30 and 10, and we actually got one game where we were like 30 and 6. We both got a pave low. It was really good. We did really well that game, and like, every game consistently we would win, and it was just very strange. And so a little tip about this map: if you're playing on this map, one of the best areas to go when they have C is up in the building behind them, because you can see everywhere where they're spawning. And if you have claymores, it's even better. I didn't know the magic of claymores during this, but because this video was like 2 months, 3 months old. So yeah. So basically, I'm very frustrated with LGU, giving up on them. And so, no more community channels for me. I'm just uploading to my own channel. So please remember to rate the video, comment, so I know what I'm doing right or wrong, and please sub, because the more subs I get, the more views I get, and most likely the more videos I'll put up. So let's talk about domination strategy a little bit, I guess, because basically what you want to do for domination is get as much air support as possible, because then it's easier to spawn trap them. And also what you want to do is capture 2 of the flags and then quarantine them. And I say quarantine because you can't go too far into their spawn or they start spawning on the other side of the map. But basically you gotta quarantine them with your team and do a little area and keep them there. And I can't stress anymore, I'm going to talk about this in my next How to Be a Team Player video, but I can't stress anymore how important it is to play with someone that you know. And basically, I don't in this video, but it's so much easier to get a good score. But anyway, that's the end of the game. I go 39 and 6 and 6, and I'd like just to let you know, rate, comment, and subscribe, and bye-bye.